bowl of broth for you. Now, please, eat it. You know what Dr. Mayer said the last time he was here. Meneer, people have been asking us questions about you. Some say that you're an agent of the French king. Others that you're in the pay of the Catholic Church. A heathen. An atheist. That's what they say.
It's Calvinist bigotry. I am none of these. I am, however, no friend of monarchs. The brothers de Witt have done more for this country than the whole House of Orange. I believe that Oliver Cromwell was a visionary, and I do feel for John Milton and his friends to have to live through a restoration. I would rather be dead.
Yes, but the next time I am asked what our honoured lodger believes, what should I say, Meneer?
Those things which are conducive to the common good of human society and cause men to live in concord are useful.
Society, Meneer, what is that? We are all simple creatures with our own needs, aren't we?
Those who want us to believe that are not simple creatures, but the people who rule over us.
If what you say is true, how can people like me ever be happy?
There is only one way for you and for all mankind to achieve happiness. To accept that our destiny is our own. Our misery and our joy are dependent on our own resources. For me, you see, it is reason, not religion, that must form the basis for an intuitive knowledge of God who is not human like you and I, but in nature, everywhere.
Restored King of England, Charles II, demands a hearing.
Republics fill me with unease. Why should not our cousin of Orange take his rightful place as King of the Dutch? He must, under no conditions, accept the Republic as the legitimate government of Holland.
And the Prince of Orange took his uncle's advice. But, my friends, another monarch was looking at Holland with greedy eyes. Yes, it was the Sun King, a Catholic.
These Dutch think that they have the answer to everything. The Calvinist fools must be taught a lesson. France is a great power. And with our friend Charles now back on the English throne, we must sweep aside this little republic where religion is openly mocked. What does Monsieur de Witt say to that?
I stand firm for a republic. Liberty and freedom is more secure in the keeping of many good men than in the hands of one person.
The interests of monarchs and people sometimes appear to be the same, but they always diverge.
They both love talking nonsense.
The House of Orange, with its monarchist ambitions, is fomenting a civil war. I will not negotiate on the question of our republican form of government, but I am willing to discuss everything else with the French king.
And what do we say to Listen! To prevent a war, John de Witt offered concessions to the Catholic King of France. But our people refuse to tolerate such treachery. The Papists are threatening our country and the Grand Pensionary is negotiating with them. I say that John de Witt and his brother have sold their souls to the Church of Rome. Are we going to stand quietly by and watch our heritage squandered? No! Our country sold for a mess of Romish pottage? No! Together, we shall go into battle and death to all traitors!
John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt! We'll tear it apart bit by bit! John de Witt! John de Witt!
You heard the news. You must go into hiding. Cornelius and John de Witt were attacked by an angry mob, stoked to fury by Calvinist preachers. They have been torn limb from limb. They're dead. The Republic is dead.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, my friend. The political atmosphere outside these rooms is vile. There's poison in the air. I fear for you.
Oh, this is an unspeakable outrage. This mob have murdered reason. They have no ruler more powerful than superstition. I will go to the scene of this crime, and I will post a bill. Bahor. This mob has murdered reason. They've killed two of the finest political minds in Europe.
No, you can't. No. Take him.
Where will we find a pair such as this? I will not go. This is not a time for me to cry. I must understand. The enormity of this crime will reverberate through time. Holland, without Cornelius and John de Witt, is like
A universe without God.
You're a good woman. Would you be so kind as to bring me a draught of beer? The mass of mankind always remains at about the same pitch of misery. It never assents to any remedy, but always seems best pleased by some novelty which has not yet proved an illusion. You must go, my friend. Just go and rest till this multitude has rediscovered its sanity.
And you? I do not wish to leave you alone at this moment.
It is precisely at moments like these that I yearn for my oldest and most trusted friend's solitude. Thus I may not be hated by the ignorant, nor compelled to yield to their appetites.